Oh, hell no. No, because this is really it. This is my labor and delivery story time. Like, that was really crazy. Like, that was really crazy. That was crazy. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Jessica, and I'm a mother. My name is Jessica, known as Jessica 47, Jessica Godly Jess, Jessica 516, whatever you want to call it. I'm Eve's mom. Eve Karina is the name. She's on the bed. She's right there. She's chilling. I think you can see a little hand or something. She was 7 pounds, 15 ounces, 21 inches long. The perfect baby. All the doctors were like, oh my God, this is a good sized baby. I was like, you know me. Okay, wait, let me get into it. So since my my due date, like I was like past my due date or whatever, they told me that the earliest that I can get induced, like at my next doctor appointment, they told me the time I saw the doctor was January 27th, and they told me the earliest I can get induced is February, I forgot, 1st or 2nd. My brain is so fried. After giving birth, your brain deadass like stops working. I don't know what it is, but my brain really doesn't work right now. February 1st, 11 p.m. I was texting my friend because I've had like fake contractions like before, like even like 2 weeks before my due date. I was having like stomach cramps, like the Braxton Hicks, whatever the hell. They're like fake contractions that are preparing your body for real contractions. And my friend's mom, my aunt basically, she goes, you're gonna know it's real when you start feeling the cramps in your back. And like I was like, all right, because the cramps that I was feeling was over my hoo-ha, under my stomach, you feel me, like right under. And February 1st, 11 p.m. rolls around, I start getting this cramp in my back, and I'm like, what's going on? And you know what's so funny? Me and my baby daddy were actually talking about it. Like after my due date passed, we were like, I'm just gonna be pregnant forever. Like I came to terms with like never giving birth. Like I don't know why. I just was like fine with never giving birth in my life. Like I never thought the day would come. But then it's like 11, right? I text my cousin like, oh, like I'm getting the pain in my back. And she was like, oh, for real? Like, are you alone? I was like, nah, I'm with my baby daddy. Dex was playing video games. He was playing video games as he does. Like, imagine. That's how much you play video games. Like, even the story about me going into labor, like. I saw a meme or something, right? And I started laughing. And I felt like I peed a little. But it wasn't pee. So I stood up because I was like what's up with that? And I just started gushing. My water freaking broke. Like I don't know what the hell. My amniotic fluid started flowing, if you will. I remember standing there for a second and like just letting it rock for a second. And then like it just kept going. Like it kept going. Like it was like a lot. And I was like, Dex, it's happening. And he was like, it's happening. And he's like he has like the microphone with his friends or whatever. And I was like, it's happening. And he was like, guys, I gotta go, it's happening. And then my mom, when she I remember when her water broke with my brother, she took a shower. Like she was like chilling. So I was like, I'm about to take a shower. So I went upstairs just to tell my mom, like, I'm going into labor, like my water just broke. And then she was like, go take a shower, right? And then I came downstairs to get my towel, and Dex is completely dressed, both bags in hand. He was like, we gotta go right now. Like, no, you're not taking no damn shower. I was like, back. And then my dad drove us, and it was, I don't know if you remember February 1st, if you live in New York, there was a blizzard. There was a blizzard. in New York when this was happening. And I remember posting like the day before, like, I'm definitely not trying to give birth anytime soon. Ah ha ha ha. My daughter thinks she's funny. Like, she really thought this was a game. And then we're on our way to the hospital. Okay, for number one, as I go, I'm gonna mention things. People, your water keeps breaking until you give birth. I was under the impression that when your water breaks, it's like one thing, like it's like a few seconds, you drop your puddle and then you go about your life. No, your water breaks the entire time. You are pissing yourself the entire time up until you give birth. What's up with that? I get to the hospital, someone put me in a wheelchair immediately. I guess they could tell I was walking funny and I was wearing blue sweats. So where are those sweats? Where is that whole outfit I was wearing? I was wearing blue sweats so you could like see type shit like that. My water was breaking and I went into a hospital, women, like Cats Women's Hospital, like that's where people give birth. So they put me in a wheelchair right away, and then my baby daddy was rolling me. You wanna know, I'm gonna say it now, disclaimer. There is something about going into labor that God gives us the gift of amnesia, because I don't remember a lot of my labor. So he's rolling me in the wheelchair, and then we go to this one floor and we do paperwork. I didn't know that you had to do like paperwork and like shit like they asked. I knew they was gonna ask for my insurance and ID, like whatever, but there was paperwork to get done. Like I'm in the middle of pushing out a person. And the girl, the receptionist, I guess she didn't think anybody was gonna come in that day or something, because she did not know what the hell was going on. She had to get somebody else to help her. Whatever, it was fine. And then we go to like where I'm gonna give birth. Did we? Hold on. I'm trying to think. No, then we went upstairs and did even more paperwork. Hello? Like, what the fuck? Like, why is there so much paperwork to be done? Like, take my ID and like go about your life. My address is on there. Come find me after. Come get it in blood. Whatever information you're trying to get from me. Then we go to another room, and then they made me walk. Like, I was in a wheelchair the whole time up until like the second time we did paperwork to the hospital room, the hospital bed. Like, what the fuck? Why was I? And my water was very much still breaking, like I said. And then I was in the bed. I was in labor. Okay, did you hear what time I went in? I got to the hospital at like 11:30. February 1st. I gave birth February 3rd at 10:42 in the morning. I was in labor for hours. But I was pushing for, how long did they say? Like an hour and a half. I started pushing at like 8. I remember. That's a long fucking time. I just saw this girl on TikTok. I just saw this TikTok, which is what made me make this video. She pushed for 9 minutes and that baby came out. What the fuck, bitch? Oh, epidural. I got the epidural from the fucking jump. No, not the jump. Like, maybe like 12 hours in, I got the epidural. Like, once I really couldn't take it anymore. Like, it feels like a cold shock in your spine, and then like, I don't know, you still feel birth, like, but I ripped. I don't know how much I ripped. I haven't looked. I only knew I ripped because I saw him start stitching me after everything was done. I don't know if this was just for my body or if this is like a thing that happens to people when they're in labor, but my doctor kept telling me that I wasn't breathing while I was pushing and that I need to only push during my contractions, but my body was just trying to squeeze the baby out. Like, I was just pushing for so long and I was like, like that. Yeah. And he was like, no, you need to take breaks and like hold your breath. And my baby father was like holding my neck, because the way that they want you to be like a fucking pretzel when you're giving birth. For what? Like, I can't control my body, like, and there was this nurse next to me and she kept telling me, oh my god, you're doing so good, like, just keep going. And I was like, stop saying that. because if I was doing good, there would be a baby in my arms right now. Like, I started blacking. I didn't start blacking. Like, that's pretty much all I said. And then after, when she came to visit me in the recovery room, I was like, I'm sorry for yelling at you, Miss Girl. And then there was a resident there, like a student nurse. Like, there was a student nurse in the room. Like, it was like the doctor, the main doctor, that nurse that I yelled at, a resident, and my baby father. That's who was in the room. The resident, when everything was all done, when she was leaving, she was like, thanks for letting me be here. Like, girl, I didn't invite you. Like, I didn't, like, you're welcome, I guess, but why are you thanking me? Like, that must have been a little traumatic. When my baby came out, like, it was like just the head it was like the head, once the head comes out, she shot the hell out fast. Oh my gosh, you have to give birth to the placenta after, this is like, that was, the way that you have to give birth to the placenta is the doctor starts pushing the shit out of your stomach and like makes the placenta come out. Like, you do no pushing. I ended up pushing though because I wanted that shit to be over. Like, that shit hurt so bad. Wow. I don't know what that epidural was doing, babes. During the labor part, the contractions, bro, were so bad. Like, wow. Like, I was shaking. I was rocking. I remember I was laying on my side and I was rocking back and forth. I would have to call the nurse to come in and help me turn when I would want to turn on my other side. The nurses were mad nice though. The nurses that I had, like, since I was there for 3 days. I was there for mad days. Like, I don't even know. I was there from the 1st and I went home the 4th. That's a few days. All the girls that were complimenting my lashes, did y'all see my lashes? I have like no lashes right now. I was supposed to get a fill Friday. Like, y'all ain't see me at my full potential. Like, no, you wanna know what's so funny? Hours before my water broke, I just took off my nails because I had a nail appointment Friday. Like, I had my nail and my lash appointment Friday. You get me tight. You really, like, she was like, you think you're gonna look better than me on my birthday? She was like, it's my birthday, you're bugging. She's a fiend for that. She turned a week old yesterday. Well, now it's probably 12. No, I'm bugging. It's 11. It's 11 p.m. right now. I'm recording this. And being a mom, like, looking at my daughter, like, it's not even about being a mom. It's like having a daughter. That didn't make sense, but if you were living in my brain, that would make sense. Like, this is what I've been waiting for my whole life. Like, this is the feeling that I looked for in friendships and relationships. Like, this is, like, I'm full. Like, my heart has never been this full in my life. Like I'm full by myself, but now that I met her, if I'm ever without her, I'm gonna be empty. Like, that's my, I'm not gonna start crying in the video. Like, are you dumb? That girl is my life. Like, that girl is my life. I'm not crying in the video. I'm not even crying. Like, you're bugging. I can't even look at her for that long without crying. Like, that. She came out, right? Hold on. I'm not even done. Shut up. I'm not even done. She came out, right? And she didn't cry for, like, the first 2 seconds because she swallowed, like, the water that she was living in. Like, it didn't scare me, though. Like, I knew she was good. And then I heard her cry, and I was, like, I was so defeated. Like, I was, like, ugh. When they, like, gave her to me, I'm not gonna cry in this video. Like, y'all are fiending. When they, like, gave her to me, I was like, wow, like, I love you. Like, that was the first thing I said to her. I was like, I love you so much. I love that girl, bro. She's so cute. Like, she came out cute. Like, I'm gonna show her eventually, and I'm gonna post, like, her newborn pics. Y'all ain't never seen no baby like this. Like, babies be coming out with purple and scary. Like, not human. Y'all babies don't look like my baby. Like, that shit is really crazy. Like, she came out beautiful. Pregnancy is like holding a heavy ass backpack the other way. Like, you're not on your back, in your front for 9 whole months. and then you just take it off. Like, you took it off. My back is fried, especially after that epidural. Like, oh my god. To be honest, peeing isn't that bad. Like, people were saying like, oh my god, that first pee after you give birth, crazy. No, the lady that helped me to the bathroom and washed my punani, she was mad nice. She took care of me. She gave me like mad ice packs. That was my girl. Wherever that woman is, I love you, girl. I'm trying to give you all the details. Hold up. I was watching Family Guy the whole time that I was in there. It was on TV. I had a TV in my room. Lavish. Oh my god, my hospital food, bussin'. You wanna know what's so funny? The hospital that I gave birth at was the hospital that my brother was born at, and I literally chose that hospital because of the food. There's like a French restaurant in that hospital. Best broccoli cheddar soup I ever had in my life. And I remember when I was in that hospital 8 years ago, my brother's 8, I was like, this is where I'm giving birth. Yep. And I did it. I did it, babes. I was gonna post when I was in labor, but people are mad weird, you know? Like, I've had full intentions of posting when I was in labor, but I didn't want anybody to wish anything bad on me, so I didn't. But I posted immediately after. Like, immediately when I was in the recovery room and I got my phone again, I was like, hey, y'all. I posted that picture of Dex and the baby on my story. I was gonna give up mad times. I remember during, like, actually pushing. I said, like, I can't so many times, like, I can't anymore. And I didn't scream because when you're screaming, like, my baby daddy's mom, like, she told me, do not scream, because when you're screaming, you're like, ah, and then when you do the baby goes back in, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've only shit 3 times after I gave birth. I'm so scared. It hurts so bad. Like, shitting actually hurts. People don't talk about how bad breastfeeding hurts. You want to know? Oh my god. One of the things that nobody talks about ever. This was never mentioned to me. I didn't know that you get a fucking catheter. You get a fucking catheter. Do you know what that is? They put something in your pee hole. It's like a needle so you don't pee yourself. This is how she explained it to me. It's like a long needle, like super thin, like string type of shit, but it's like a straw, and it has a bubble at the end that inflates when it pierces your bladder, so that it can't get pulled out. How did they get that out of me? When did that come out? That shit hurt. Like, she went in 4 times. Like, it was long. Like, that shit fucking... That was some different shit, like, for real. Like, that shit was different. Your body gets tested to its, like, full capacity to be hurt. Like, it's been how long? A week? Look at my arm. Look at that bruise. It doesn't look like big, but it's this. Hold on. It's this whole thing, man. Freaking hurts still. And I have bruise on the inside of my thigh because they put, like, I don't even fucking know what they were doing, to be honest with you. I was just letting myself, I was a lab rat. The epidural is mad scary because that's your spine. Like, one wrong move and you're paralyzed forever. Like, that's what I was thinking about the whole time. And the nurse that was in the room with me, she was like, she stood in front of me and held my shoulders. I was like, what the fuck, bitch? What y'all think I'm gonna do? Like, it's my spine. Like, I'm scared. The anesthesiologist came in like 3 times. I requested him. I was like, give me more. Give me more. I need more. I thought I was gonna die. Actually, no, I didn't. I knew I was gonna live. It wasn't that bad. It was bad though. Like, it was really bad. But I could see myself having another kid. So it must have not been that bad. But then again, the amnesia thing, like the whole thing where I don't remember a lot of shit, that's concerning. That's concerning me. That's all I have for now, though. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in to me and Evie's story time. One question I'm probably gonna get is, when do I plan on posting her? Probably by 6 months. By my birthday, y'all will see her. Y'all will at least get her newborn pictures, because it's already getting hard to not post her because she's so cute. She's so cute and tiny, and Mommy's baby. Love her. I love you guys. Y'all are my babies too. I just didn't push y'all out. But I feel the same way about y'all.